Hey everybody, happy Front Row Friday. It's Marilyn Sherman, and today's message of hope and inspiration is around sports. Now, I know this weekend, it's a big weekend for the Super Bowl, and some of you could care less. And I know that because a few years ago, when the Denver Broncos were in the Super Bowl, I had just finished speaking at High Point University, and I was in the lounge in the hotel I was staying at in High Point, and I was the only one in the lounge. It was a bizarre experience. And then I met up with a couple of colleagues, and they didn't watch a single down of that football game until the last 3 minutes. So I know, some people don't care about the Super Bowl, but my message for you today is the human interest stories around sports, because there's so many lessons that we can learn from it. Because if you think about it, imagine these players who have played this game for years and years and years. They finally reached the pinnacle of success in their sport, which is the Super Bowl. But think of all the obstacles they had to overcome, all the practices they had to go through, all the training that they had to endure, all the injuries that they had to recover from. I mean, to be resilient is an understatement in sports and in life. And one of the things I did today to help inspire me with this message is I called up a dear friend of mine. His name is Ross Bernstein. He's a professional speaker. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's one of my favorite people in the world. And he is a writer. He has written almost 50 books on sports, and he speaks on the Champions Code. And so, quoting Ross Bernstein, he says, "Sports is a universal language. There's so much we can learn that we can apply directly to sales, to leadership, to customer experience, to building relationships, to life. It's not just about winning, though. It's about following your moral compass to win in the right way with integrity and respect. That's what the Champions Code is really all about." And I love that, Ross. I appreciate that. In fact, I pulled up one of his books, pulled off my bookshelf, and this is about Coach Herb Brooks. He was the coach of the 1980 world famous hockey team. You may also know them, Miracle on Ice at the Olympics. And I just opened up to a page and I was inspired by chapter 8. The heading here says, "Every now and then, it's okay to take a leap of faith. That's when miracles can happen." So whether you're playing, the game of football or the game of life, whether it's a game of relationships or the game of work, it takes a lot of hard work, takes a lot of dedication. It's putting in the reps, putting in the time, putting in the effort to get at the top of your game. And I can't tell you what that looks like for you because it's different for everyone. I just want to encourage you to do whatever it takes to be at the top of your game, following your own moral code with respect and integrity, like Ross talks about in his books. But also don't forget to take a leap of faith, because that is when the miracles can happen. So thank you for watching my Front Row Friday video. Share with me some of your successes and some of the leaps of faith that you have taken recently, and tell me about the success that you're having as a result. As always, I hope to see you in the front row one day, everybody. Happy Front Row Friday.